Oh, and I forgot to mention that we are required to wear a mask, especially at work, to avoid getting infected or infecting others. Hence, the mask. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in back for another video. My name is Angela. If you're new here, this is going to be a very quick video because I'm getting ready to go to work. So let's address something really interesting. I saw one comment yesterday from somebody from one of the videos that I posted recently about somebody commented that, hi, don't you know that there is coronavirus? How comes you are like going out freely? You need to take care, stuff like that. And he also went ahead and mentioned that don't you know that there are 238 more confirmed cases of coronavirus in Qatar? And my answer is, how could I not know? And I know that that is an alarming thing, seeing that previously the records were 18 confirmed cases. To suddenly hear that there are 200 and is it 38 or 33 more cases? Yes, obviously it would send anyone into a panic. Even when I saw that update yesterday, I was like, oh my god, you mean there are 238 people loose out there just walking around spreading this virus? But before I allowed myself to freak out, I needed to verify the information. So I went into the internet from reliable sources like Gulf Times, I think, the newspaper, the online newspaper, and also just other media and government sources in Qatar, and they did confirm that yes, there are 238 reported cases. But the background of the information is that previously there are 3 people, like all expatriates working in Qatar, that were confirmed to have contracted the virus, and these people were isolated and placed under quarantine, and of course they are all in a stable condition and receiving the treatment and care that they need. But the Ministry of Health took the initiative of putting all the people that had gotten into any kind of contact with these 3, because they were living in a complex, a shared complex somewhere, I think in industrial area. And so all these people that were sharing the complex with them were put under quarantine for a period of time to observe if they are manifesting or they have any symptoms of this virus. And yes, it was confirmed that they did have the symptoms. But mark you, these people have been put under isolation, so it's not like they're walking around spreading the virus and all that. So that is something that is just to tell people not to panic, but of course to take all the precautionary measures that have been set out by the government. So one thing that you need to know is that the government of Qatar has taken this step just in the effort to eradicate the spread of the virus, or to control the spread of the virus. They have schools have been closed down, like primary schools, universities have been closed down, because it is just so easy for the virus to spread among children, and if the children get the disease, they take them home to their parents, and then the parents will take to the office, and then the spread will just be uncontrollable. But right now children are contained, they are staying home. And then flights that are coming inbound flights from affected countries, most of these affected countries like India, China, Italy, Bangladesh, Nepal, Philippines, from so many Asian countries, have been temporarily banned from coming into Qatar, just in an effort to control the spread to the larger population. So that is also just like comforting. But it's not like we are just now walking around freely and saying that the government should do its job. We as individuals are also doing a job at our own job, at our own efforts to make sure that we are staying safe. And it's also very comforting to know that yes, all these people, the 18 that were confirmed before, and also these other people, that there has been no fatalities reported in Qatar so far. All these people are in stable condition, receiving the best care that they need. But even at company levels, like our own company, we have so many stations where we have been given hand sanitizers free. We have like hand sanitizer dispensers, like on like we have 3 office floors, and on every floor we have like 2 hand sanitizer stations. So every time every other time, we get to just sanitize our hands from time to time, because it's also a busy office environment. People are coming in, maybe candidates dropping CVs and all that. But as at this point, we have even stopped receiving like handheld CVs from candidates, and we are just encouraging them to like make online applications, to avoid the spread or to control the spread. And also something else, that the people that are sick or maybe have flu are encouraged to stay at home until they recover, and also of course they're advised to seek medical attention, just to rule out any possibility that they could have contracted the virus. And also the hand sanitizers or the hand whatever dispensers have been put even in our accommodation. We have so many locations in our accommodation, like I think so far 4 points, where we have those free hand sanitizers, so that we can just make sure that in case we of any contact with we just reduce the contact with the virus and make sure our hands are staying clean, so that we are not contracting the virus or spreading the virus in case we come into contact with. We are also encouraged, of course, to drink a lot of, especially warm water, because I hear that the virus, if it goes maybe to your throat, and you can put it down, like hot water can take it down to the stomach, and the stomach acid will just kill it. So it's also just we are advised to take a lot of fluids, a lot of water, especially warm water, and keep away from stuff like ice cream or cold foods. Also, yes, we are encouraged, like every time we are using the washroom, to use soap and to clean our hands with soap at least for 20 minutes. All these things you already know, but we are taking all the measures to just keep ourselves safe. So far we are okay. I've not had anyone like in our company who has the virus, and we are praying and hoping that at least the situation will be contained in the near future, because so many people have been affected. Like so many people are planning to go home on vacation, and now they're afraid to go because of the ban. They don't know like exactly when they would be able to come back. So like people have been affected in such a way that students are not going to school, and people are not able to travel and join their loved ones, or people are not able to freely travel and do business. And we don't know if public gatherings are going to be like banned soon, because like tomorrow is a Friday, we need to go to church, and church is a place that so many people come together. So we are just like watching out for that. And if we are advised to stay home, of course we will obey. We will stay home, we will pray from home. Like God is everywhere, yeah. So I will keep you guys posted, but so far yes, we are taking all the measures. I have my masks over here, and as you know, these masks are not to be worn in an effort to control getting the disease. They are supposed to be for like how do you wear this? I think like this. Sorry. Sorry. So I think like this. Sorry. I think. Yeah. So I have a mask. And my hand sanitizer right here. And of course, for masks, we are advised that it's not like to put on masks to avoid getting the virus, but if you have flu symptoms, then we are advised to use the masks so as to avoid like spreading the virus to other people. And also you are advised to use a mask when you are handling like a patient or somebody that has the virus. Otherwise, if you are safe, then we are advised that it's best to use like hand sanitizers and to practice all those hand cleaning hygiene and just good personal hygiene. So like yeah, yesterday I just thought that maybe it is best for me to have, like, as much as we have the dispensers in the accommodation compound and also at the workplace, I thought it is best for me to go to the mall and get myself and get myself a can of sanitizer. But then I thought I don't want to be in all those crowded places, like in the buses. Just for now, just to lay low, you know. And I remember that I had one of these travel a travel bag that has one of these refillable bottles that I hadn't used. So I went to one of the dispenser points and I filled this with a sanitizer. And yeah, I think I need to, yeah, works pretty well. Yeah, so I filled this in, and because it's free anyway, why should I be going to spend money when I have all these things just laying around out there? So yeah, guys, please stay safe, follow all the precautionary measures that have been laid out there, and just because the thing is, even though people may not be dying from this whatever symptom, but the fact that if you contract the disease, then you are put under quarantine for like 30 days, like that period of isolation can be really depressing. So it's just better to avoid getting it in the first place. Guys, now let me give you a quick update, or a little update. So as of today, we are now on lockdown. We are not allowed to leave our compound until further notice. Like, we are only living with a company provided vehicles if we are going to work and coming back. Otherwise, when we are on our off days, like I have 2 off days, we have to stay put in the accommodation. Good thing we have a mini market here where we can shop. Otherwise, we are not allowed to go out. So I'm just from buying a few provisions here, because imagine if you're on lockdown and you don't have food, because it's just going to be really terrible. So church is cancelled for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. Church is cancelled, public gatherings are cancelled, just in an effort to mitigate the spread of the virus. So guys, really just let's lift the entire world, in all the countries, all the affected countries, even non-affected countries. Let's just lift them up in prayers so that this situation can be contained soon and life can go back to normal. Yeah, so that's the update, guys. And but so far we are surviving, and we will survive. So just eating, watching movies, sleeping, exercising, probably, of course, not gaining too much weight because of restricted movement. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are all staying safe from the virus. I hope you are all just preventing, if you think that you have the virus, then you are preventing it from spreading to the people around you. But yeah, let's just all hope and pray that a cure is found soon, or the situation is contained soon, so that we can all go back to our normal life. Because honestly, from the time that even this thing was declared like a pandemic, that it has started spreading in Qatar, things are not normal here again. Like, you just have to be very cautious. Like last week, Helen and I were using the metro bus, and so many people were coughing, you know, just from the normal like cold and flu symptoms. So many people are coughing, and you are like just like so paranoid. Everybody is a suspect. Like, you cough, you just look like a suspect. Like, okay. But yeah, we hope everything will turn out fine, and thank you for all your concern. And your people that are back in Kenya, we are praying that this thing doesn't get to you, and also just pray for us that we be safe. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to this video, to this channel if you haven't. And yeah, I will see you on another video. How do you like my hair? Yeah, I like the way it is standing tall today. So yeah, that's it, guys, and I have to go to work now. Doo-doos.